Donald Trump isn't the only Washington outsider looking to move into the White House. Chief political correspondent Carl Cameron is in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, with what some of the others are doing to attract attention.
In remote Elkader, Iowa, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee held the typical caucus meet and greet, a modest breakfast crowd of a couple dozen, and shrugged off all the hype and huge crowds following the frontrunner, Donald Trump.
The way you win Iowa is not by how many minutes of TV time. You win Iowa by having people who show up in caucus for you on that cold February night.
With crowds in the thousands, $4 grand in Dubuque last night, Trump's brought new attention to outsider candidates, but mocked his 16 rivals when it comes to their turnout.
They make a speech in front of 21 people. Nobody cares.
But Trump's not the only candidate who's never held political office. Businesswoman Fiorina has an event herself in Iowa tonight. She's been steadily rising in the polls and has the added distinction of being the only woman in the GOP field.
It is my single greatest asset. I've never held public office. People are sick of politics, and they're sick of politicians.
Another political newcomer, retired neurosurgeon Ben Carson, also draws big crowds. His team boasts grassroots organizers in all 99 Iowa counties and more than half of the 1,700 caucus precincts. Once Iowa's frontrunner, Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker has slipped in the polls during Trump's surge. His campaign today consisted of 6 meet and greets at restaurants and diners, small crowds but lots of them. Trump knocks Walker for his budget and other problems in Wisconsin.
And just because he's using old talking points from the Democrats doesn't make them accurate.
People have really looked seriously at what's going on in Wisconsin, and that has not been helpful to them.
Trump also went after Jeb Bush as low energy, and Marco Rubio, who was once Bush's protege and is now running against him.
I would really go after that guy. I'd say he's the most disloyal guy. He's a terrible person. He's horrible, and I hate him.
Trump's rally was raucous, but it was the news conference and when he had Univision anchor Jorge Ramos ejected for refusing to wait his turn to ask a question that had political tongues wagging today.
Excuse me, sit down. You weren't called. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Go ahead. No, you don't. You haven't been called. Go back to Univision.
That made it hard for the other 16 to squeeze into today's headlines.
Yes, go ahead.
And today, Trump added another issue to his portfolio, saying that the federal budget is so fat, Republicans in Congress should consider refusing to raise the debt limit and borrow more money. Critics say that would amount to the country defaulting on its debts. Trump says it's a fight worth having. Bret?
Carl Cameron live in Cedar Rapids. Carl, thank you.